Hello, hippie friends. What's going on? What's your vibe? Chrissy here. We're diving in. We're just diving in. Expression upside down. I feel like somebody here needs to hear that it's safe to express. It's safe to put out your thoughts, your creative flow, things that you're working on, things that you want to say. It feels like almost an energy of like, I've been holding back, I've been biting my tongue, like that maybe that's where you've been, where you're just trying to keep the peace. But it is safe to speak. It's safe to express yourself. It's safe to say, yes, I would love to do that, or no, thank you, that's not for me. It's safe to say things that you want, things that you don't want, saying that is not workable for me. I cannot get on board with that. Or the opposite, expressing gratitude. I really appreciate you in my life. It's safe to start to open your mouth. Whoever feels like they've been biting their tongue, it's just like, it's over. You don't have to do that anymore. And I think you're feeling like you don't have to do that anymore, but maybe you needed a confirmation. Spontaneity. This came up in a reading earlier this morning. Okay. I want, do you worry that you're impulsive or like, dare I say, like manic in some way? Because you're not. You're not. I mean, listen, hey man, I ain't a doctor. But I'm saying the energy of the reading is it feels like somebody that's worried about that, but doesn't have a reason to be worried about that. You might have been taught to very much follow the book, do everything just right and, do that checklist as if, the recipe for success was supposed to look the same for everyone, and it just didn't for you. And that's great. It doesn't have to, So when you're getting the spontaneity card, when you are getting those divine impulses to do something, well, trust that they're coming from the divine. You don't have to fear that it's something else. Like, oh, why do I have this zap of electricity right now? Like, maybe I need to ground this down and wait. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's really because so far your reading is very much about action. Just saying. Oh, and this one. What's going on too? The Alchemist and Acceptance. Okay. All right. So I get it. Oh, is this one? Is this another? Oh, the Forbidden Forest in reverse. All right. All these are in reverse. We got it. So here's what's coming in clear. We have the Alchemist in reverse, Acceptance in reverse, and the Forbidden Forest. So you can hold these. I think like a card holder. Well, what is that game? Rummy Cube? Was that what you had, card holders? No, I'm mixing up my games. Doesn't matter. Focus, Chrissy. So what's happening is it feels very much like every time in the past you went to express yourself, you went to say something that you needed, something that you wanted, something that was no longer working. Every time you went to express a thought, a feeling, or maybe just some sort of creative flow, you got a lot of maybe shade or kickback or maybe I don't want to act like the world wasn't supporting you, because I'm sure you had supporters, but I think you also had your fair share of those, like the naysayers. That's the energy. Like, they don't mean harm, but it's very much like, are you sure you want to do that? Or what's a good one? You ever get this one? If it makes you happy, just a very type of energy that you can find confusing and second guess yourself. You're done second guessing yourself. You're done holding things in. You're done not listening to your impulses and instincts, or trusting that your impulses are your instincts. It's huge in this message right now. And what's happened is it's time to let go of that, time to heal that. The things that those that kind of let you down and maybe weren't showing the support you might have needed in that time, accepting that, like letting acceptance turn back around, leaning into that, be like, look, they just weren't who you wanted them to be, or maybe who you needed them to be at the time, or maybe it's a person, maybe it's stuff with self. Maybe you're looking back on self and you're like, why was I like that? There's something going on that needs like a healing vibe of acceptance. Anything that comes at you going forward, like starting today, as you start to express and you start to share and you start to finally stop biting your tongue, anything that comes up as that naysayer energy, you're going to be able to like squash it. It's not, I don't even want to say you're going to be able to squash it, because it's not even something that's going to bother you anymore. You're not going to get triggered and feel the need to defend or fight or anything like that. You're just going to be like, all right, like you're just going to alchemize it. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter for you anymore. You're ready for that. But there is, because they're in reverse, there's a little bit of healing. Okay. The Forbidden Forest in reverse, because it's go through, step through. It's like a little portal, and we just want to be like, Spirit just wants to like push you through, nudge you through. It's time. You're safe to talk. You're safe to speak. You're safe to say whatever you want to say, even if it feels impulsive, because it's not impulsive. It's not impulsive. It's most likely that divine inspiration. And you're like, you know what? You're probably channeling. Again, I'm no guru, but the energy of this deck, it feels like it's for somebody that is channeling spirit and doesn't know you're channeling spirit. You think it's some sort of maybe flight of ideas or impulsivity or, you know, whatever. Dude. No, man. You're good. It's safe. And it's time.